The pen goes through the rubber band. The pen changes colour multiple times. The coin instantly disappears. The pen floats behind the magician's hand. The pencil goes through the note, and the note is completely restored. Some of the most visual pen tricks ever created are coming up in this video. The magician takes a coin and a pen. He taps the pen on the coin, and then the coin vanishes instantly. He displays his hands empty. Take a coin and place it on the palm of your hand. Practice tossing it into your other hand in a quick, snappy motion. The faster you are, the better the trick will look. Once you're comfortable with this, take a pen and repeat the same move. It will look as if the coin vanished from your hand. The magician picks up a pen and vanishes it instantly, and then produces it again. Everything is examinable. For this trick, you will need a single pen. Take the pen and hold it between your first finger, middle finger, and thumb, as you can see on the screen. Extend your middle finger slightly and pull back on the pen. This move is called the flipstick. Practice this often, and the pen will fly back into your hand. Now just do this move under the cover of the other hand, and the pen will appear to vanish. To produce the pen again, use your thumb to push it back out. The pen will fly back out, and you can produce it under the cover of your other hand. If you are interested in learning incredible card magic, including flourishes, sleights, tricks and more, and tricks that are just too good to reveal on YouTube, then check out my magic course in the first link in the description below. The course contains some of the best tricks ever created. The magician takes a pen and cleanly displays it. He puts that pen into his pocket. He then produces another pen and puts that pen into his pocket. He then produces yet another pen, and that one too goes into his pocket. The magician keeps producing pens, and the spectator doesn't know where they're coming from. The magician then takes the final pen and vanishes it, and then produces it. This trick requires two pens. Clip the first pen under your thumb and use your fingers to hide it from the spectators in front of you. Take the second pen and hold it between your first finger, middle finger, and thumb. Practice flicking the pen backwards by extending your middle finger slightly and pulling back on the pen in the flipstick move. Practice this until it's fast. To begin the trick, display the second pen at your fingertips. Bring your left hand over the second pen and perform the flipstick move. Now produce the first pen and pretend to put it into your pocket, when in reality it is still clipped to your thumb. Keep practicing this move and it will look as if you're producing pens at your fingertips. The final vanish is just a flipstick vanish that I taught you earlier on in this video. The magician has a pencil and a note. He folds up the note and stabs the pencil right through it. He moves the pencil around and then pulls it out. The banknote is completely restored with no holes in it. This trick requires you to fold a paper note in half and then fold the corner, creasing it on both sides. If you don't have a paper note, then just use paper. The trick still works. When you open the note, you'll see a triangle shape. Push that triangle inside the bill as shown and then fold any creases. Now fold over the top of the note to hide the triangle. To perform the effect, simply push the pen through the triangle fold and it will look as if it's penetrating the note. Then reveal that there is no tear in the note. Keep the note taut and it will hide any creases, making the illusion look even more powerful. The magician vanishes the pen and then produces it multiple times. Hold the pen between your first finger, middle finger, and thumb. Extend your middle finger slightly and pull back on the pen. Now simply do this move under the cover of the other hand. This is the flipstick move that I taught you earlier. Use your thumb to swing the pen back out. Practice this until it's fast. Now simply produce the pen from behind your other hand and it will create a very visual production. The magician takes a pen and a rubber band. He places the pen between his thumb and first finger over the rubber band. He pushes the pen down onto the rubber band and it slowly melts through. This is an extremely visual trick. Everything can be examined. This trick requires a rubber band and a pen. Take the rubber band and place it between your middle finger and ring finger. With your other hand, grab the rubber band with your ring finger. Then place your thumb into the rubber band. I'll show you that again. Now simply, with your middle finger, grab the top part of the rubber band and you're all set to go. This setup takes less than 2 seconds once you are practiced at it. Take the pen and put the lid against your right thumb and the end against your left first finger. Press down on the band and release your middle finger, and it will look as if the pen has gone through the rubber band. The magician picks up a pen, vanishes it, and shows both hands clean and empty. He then produces the pen from nowhere. This trick requires a pen and a wristwatch. Pick up the pen and with the non-capped end closest to your watch, perform the flipstick vanish that I taught you earlier in this video. Once you've vanished the pen, use your thumb to push it back out into your other hand. Line up the pen with your watch, and as you display the second hand clean, use your middle finger in your other hand to slide it under the watch strap. You can now open both hands, and this creates the deceptive illusion that you're hiding nothing, and that the pen is really gone. Remember to practice each move in front of the mirror, as it will take some time to get it learnt. With the pen under your watch strap, pull it out using your other hand. However, instead of simply showing the pen, perform another flipstick vanish, and then produce the pen as shown. The magician takes a pen and pushes it through the table. This trick is extremely visual. It requires you to flick the pen backwards. As your hand comes down, use your first finger to fire the pen backwards. The faster you do this, the better the trick looks, so make sure you practice this in front of a mirror, as it's also very angle sensitive and requires you to sit at a table. The magician takes a pen and places it behind his hand, and then lets go. The pen floats there visually. He then removes the pen and shows that his hands are clean. This trick requires a pen and some sort of stick. In this case, I've used a chopstick, but you could also use a ruler or anything that resembles its shape. Place the chopstick in your shirt as shown. When you place the pen behind it, it will appear to float. This trick is fast, easy, and simple to do. The magician takes a pen and turns it into a coin, and then back to a pen. For this trick, take the coin and place it into finger palm. Practice the flipstick move that I taught you earlier by pulling back on the pen. Now as you do the flipstick, produce the coin and it will create a visual transformation. Once you have done this, you can drop the coin into your hand and push the pen back out. It creates the illusion that the coin turned back into a pen. The magician shows a pen. Vanishes it instantly, and then produces it again moments later. Take a pen and clip it onto your middle finger using the clip. Then curl up your right hand. The back of your left hand should be facing the spectator. When you uncurl your hand, it looks as if the pen is gone. Recurl your hand to produce the pen. The pen visually changes colour in the magician's hands. This trick requires two of the same model of pen, each a different colour. To begin, you need to practice the flipstick and production in both hands. Make sure both hands can confidently vanish and produce the pen as I taught you earlier. Once you are very quick at this in both hands, the actual trick is quite simple. Begin by placing the pen hidden in your left hand as shown, and the other displayed horizontally. Flick back the horizontal pen and at the same time produce the hidden pen. It will create the illusion that the pen's just switched colours. Now simply reverse what you did. Repeat this as many times as you like, and the pen will appear to change colours.